the right way to start your healing journey this year. A lot of people want to heal, but most people don't know where to start. They hear words like healing, inner work, shadow work, self-love, reparenting, boundaries, and instead of feeling clarity, they feel overwhelmed. Because healing has been presented as something intense, something painful, something you have to do right. So many people either avoid healing altogether, over intellectualize it, or push themselves into it too fast. Today, I want to slow this down because healing is not about doing everything. Healing is about doing the right things in the right order. And if you're starting your healing journey this year, this episode is going to be your foundation and guide. Stay with me. Let's clear things up first. Healing is not constantly reliving your trauma, talking about pain without integration, fixing everything at once, becoming hyper aware of your flaws, blaming yourself for your past. Healing is not punishment. Healing is not self-criticism. Healing is not pressure. If healing feels violent to your nervous system, you're just doing it too fast. Many people start healing, then stop. Not because they don't want it, but because healing initially feels worse. Now here is why. Awareness comes from relief. When you first slow down, you notice how tired you are, how much you've been holding, how much you normalize, how much you survived. That awareness can feel very heavy. So people think this isn't working. It's getting worse. I can't handle this. But that phase is not failure. It's the beginning of truth. Healing starts with safety. Before your brain will release pain, it needs to know you're not in danger. You won't abandon yourself. Things are predictable enough. Safety looks like consistent sleep, calmer routines, fewer emotional emergencies, less chaos, reduced self-judgment. Without safety, healing becomes re-traumatizing. This is why so many people say, I tried healing and it didn't work. Healing can't work without safety. Now, this is the order that protects your nervous system. So follow it step by step. First, we need to stabilize. Then we need to regulate. Then we process, and finally we integrate. Most people skip straight to the processing. They dive into old memories, painful relationships, childhood wounds, and then they wonder why they feel flooded. Your system needs a container before content. Stabilizing builds that container. Stabilizing is not dramatic, it's boring, and that's why it works. Stabilizing looks like eating regularly, sleeping consistently, gentle routines, reducing toxic contact, limiting emotional overwhelm, allowing rest without punishment. This stage teaches your body, I'm not in survival anymore. And once your body believes that, healing can begin. So if you got into the point where you're bored, you're doing something right. Congratulations. Here's how you begin healing the right way. First, we're going to slow down. This is not a race. Step 2, we're going to choose one focus, not everything at once. 3, we're going to regulate daily. So we need breathing, grounding routines. Step 4, journal gently, not to analyze, just to release. Step 5, we're going to build self-trust. That way we can return without punishment. Healing grows through gentleness, not force. Now this is how you're going to know that you are healing. When your reactions become softer, you pause before responding, rest feels safer, self-talk becomes kinder, patterns start to loosen, then healing is quiet, healing is subtle. If you take one thing from this episode, let it be this. You don't start healing by fixing yourself. You start healing by staying with yourself. This year doesn't need intensity. It needs safety. It needs patience. It needs compassion. Now, on a personal note, change did not happen until I started being with myself. And this took years. So what you're taking from here is years of work. And I hope it helps you too. And if you think it has, comment down below. I choose gentle healing. Because this is how you build something that will last. This is how you become yourself. This is how you break the chain. And I'm very proud of you being here. So let's keep healing together. Leave down in the comments what you're struggling with, and we can work on that together. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.